Okay, so this is our wall glute bridge. This is for finding glute engagement in a simulated standing position, even though we're on our back, as well as opening up the hip flexors. So do this instead of doing hip flexor stretches. I promise you it'll take you much farther. So from here, we have right foot is going to be the one that we work, or right leg. So the left knee is going to come into Holly's chest. She's going to hold that with her hands. Now you're going to pull that left knee into your chest as much as you can without the hip pinching. So anybody watching at home, do not fight through a hip pinch, just pull it into where you can. So from here, Holly, bring your foot a little lower on the wall. A little bit lower. Right there should be fine. So from here, she's going to produce a bridge or a hip lift to get her butt off the ground. Go ahead and come on up. And when you do the lift, you should feel like the hips are coming up and kind of towards your head. So like a arching type of motion where we're going up and over with the hip. And Holly's going to keep lifting until she can guarantee me that she feels a good glute drive and potentially a stretch on her hip flexors or quad on top of the leg. And Holly, let me know if you have that or don't have it. Okay. So the trick with the hip flexor for anybody at home watching this is you're going to need more inner edge of the foot pressure on the right, and you do need to physically try and drive the pelvis to the sky more and more and more through the foot to try to find that hip flexor opener. It's subtle if you can get it. So she's going to hold here for a little bit. Safe to say you feel it, Holly? Yeah. So she's going to roll her back to the ground, and her foot is in charge of that motion. As soon as she gets all the way to the ground, there's going to be a moment of relaxation, and then she's going to keep that knee held into the chest on the left as she crushes the wall on the right and comes back up. And ideally, we would exhale through the lift, feeling the glute and potential stretch of the hip flexor, and we inhale as we come down. And it is okay if we feel like it's like a rolling kind of tucking hip motion. That is also just fine if it gives you a better engagement. We'll go again, Holly, all the way up. We're going to hold the top position. We're going to try to pull the left knee in slightly more. Foot tries to go through the wall. Feeling for heel, big toe, arch of the foot, everything. And then she's just going to roll down and relax. Anywhere between 6 and 12 reps, 2 to 3 rounds is all we need. Always exhale on your lift and inhale as you fall.